now
tied up
5-5
career sets.
in career sets. And up next, we've got Remmy and Sandstorm, and that's a disparity.
Yeah, this one's not quite as close.
No.
In terms of money's close.
Yeah.
The opposite of the last set, but the career sets are very, very far apart. It's actually 1-7 for both sets won and global PR. Remy's won 1 set and his 7th PR. Sandstorm has won 7 sets and his first PR. Oh, it's 1v1 overall. Okay, this is 1. My bad. It's not your bad, Toast. You're good. You've never made a mistake in your life.
Never made a mistake in your life.
You're true perfection.
Take a picture.
I feel safe with you in my ear.
Looks like Sandstorm's taking a picture.
This would be one of the few times that he's taken a picture of himself while he's in the losers bracket.
His glasses off?
Maybe he is farsighted.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is like he's farsighted, and then the glasses are just making it.
I think Remmy was saying yesterday that maybe he does it to style on his opponent because he was playing when he can't see.
It's also possible, but Remmy not going to style on Sandstorm. He's keeping the glasses on.
He's keeping them on.
He needs to see the whole screen. No squinting here. So what are the picks going to be? Is he going to be on that Lin Fei that he busted out?
I don't know. We were wondering that earlier.
I like the Lin Fei. I think he's got a nutty Lin Fei.
I think Creed was saying that he was probably going to play, or he was thinking that Sandstorm was going to stay Lin Fei. I can't remember if he said stay Lin Fei or stay Cannon until maybe the end of the tournament if he continues his run through.
Okay. And then on the other side, we saw Lazarus's Remmy switch up his characters a little bit. He had the Hattori, which is one of the reasons why he got here against Noel. But also, we, of course, know his Koji very well. And
I want the Koji more than the Hattori at this point. I don't know if that was just a Noel-specific thing, but his bow.
No, he last time they played, which I want to say was in the Mountain Dew tournament, he had to go into the Yumiko. He had to bust out a hammer to play against the cannon. Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. That was in Springs. He had to play a hammer character to go up against the cannon of
he's
Sandstorm.
playing.
Yeah,
he's
this
playing
was another
Kaya.
one of the picks that he tried. It was like Bo and something were the characters.
Yeah, it was Kaya, Yumiko, and Koji.
Yeah.
In Springs ones. I don't remember exactly which order that was in.
Kaya was in winners finals when they played. I know Yumiko was what they played in grands.
Yeah.
Against each other, against him.
So he is going in with this Kaya pick against the Lin Fei. Not many Kaya players anymore.
No,
Dime, double dime, not Dime Time that we saw yesterday.
No.
Double Dime, who is unfortunately not here in Dallas with us, but will be in Daytona. Woo! Looking forward to that.
CPO.
Sandstorm just immediately swipes the first weapon. Remmy doesn't even contest it in the sky at all.
But this isn't exactly the weapon that Sandstorm's looking for. Generally speaking, when he plays a cannon character, it's like cannon and doesn't always care that much about the other weapon. Specifically in Springs, he threw away the axe basically 99% of the time. With this Lin Fei, though, busting out some guitar plays.
And that's why I don't think we're going to see necessarily too much Zol from him. Even though he did win a tournament, he was hard stuck on that cannon. He was forced to play cannon, which is what he wanted, but having an axe in his hands was something that was just, like, terrible. It wasn't even just, oh, it's not as good. It was like it was bad.
Punish.
He completely avoided it like the plague. That's why I prefer the Lin Fei pick from him. It's because he has a set of guitars.
He has a second weapon.
And a great set of signatures to boot on that guitar kit.
Trying to reach with that down light. Gets caught by the down signature of Remmy. That down signature on Kaya. He can just hold on to it and he'll just charge up, keep those active frames running. Down light into Nair. Consistent cannon kill option.
Now, we're quite used to Remmy playing Koji with a sword that has consistent kill options and his bow with consistent kill options with the D-Light recovery. Oh, look at this huge string all the way to the right. He's going to take him off the screen.
One bad dodge, and all of that was put into Remy's face. The side air to punish the stock, but still so much damage put out onto Remmy.
Probably put about 60 to 70 at this point. Not something that you can't come back from for by any means, especially with Remy's consistent bow. You're seeing it build up that damage. He has to worry. The double nairs, the third one missing. Side signature coming out.
Down light, down air, has him off stage. Ooh, goes for the weapon toss instead of kind of keeping on that corner and throwing out the dragon signature.
That weapon toss was fast, too. He used the dash to get maximum character speed. Threw that like a bullet.
Neutral signature, just a raw neutral signature, catches Remmy moving in.
Sandstorm keeping this lead. Spear also being a very consistent weapon, similar to Sword. Now, the D-Light on Spear may be a little bit harder to hit. It requires your opponent to be in exactly the right spot. You don't see as many Spear players hitting D-Lights as you do Sword players hitting D-Lights.
The Spear D-Light obviously does not hit grounded, so he has to catch Sandstorm when he's moving in with an aerial approach.
It's a little more situational.
But he will catch him if Sandstorm goes for a lot of these side air approaches. Oh my gosh. The recovery. Oh, yep. I saw the burn dodge, and I was expecting that dragon to come out a little bit quicker, but it's just didn't have the timing.
Remmy does find the kill, even though it's in the top left. Something that Kaya will struggle with is kill potential.
She's not the highest strength character.
Yeah, even though she has great signatures, not a lot of strength on those, especially on a map like Shipwreck. If you're going to send up to the left or up to the right, that's a very far away blast zone. So Remmy might struggle to kill a little bit. He has Sandstorm in the last stock, but Remmy is in the red. Now Kaya does have defense to make up for a little bit of that lower strength. So the survivability for Remmy on this map can be pretty strong.
She's got that secret defense. Like, you don't realize that she can survive for as long as she does. She survives that downline neutral hit, for example. Another one will be the knockout.
Sandstorm taking game one, 633 damage compared to 477.
And we're seeing the swap come out from Remmy. He's busting out the Koji, so he's still sticking to that strategy of bow and stuff. I liked his spear, though. I thought the spear was able to contest against the cannon fairly well. But I guess he wasn't feeling it. He's going to go back to the Koji, something that he's just kind of played more of.
Now, I would be willing to bet that this tournament is probably one of the earliest times that Sandstorm has gone into the losers bracket.
Yeah,
we have seen some less than stellar placements from him in the past, like at Winter Championships this year. Not bad placements, but less than stellar, and definitely not top 3 or even top 1 like we're used to seeing from him. But this is probably the earliest. He went down in winners semis rather than like a winners finals or a grand finals or something like that. So he's going to have to play maybe more sets than he's used to in the losers bracket.
So far, Remmy with the swap to the Koji is doing very well for himself, able to keep even trades in damage with Sandstorm, especially when Sandstorm had the cannon, which is a weapon that hits pretty hard per move.
And we are having Remmy switch to the Koji. Off of the Kaya, onto the Koji, the most comfortable pick.
Oh,
wow.
Double nair.
Back to back. That second nair was extremely high in the air. Sandstorm's nairs are fantastic.
And what's crazy is, like, he hits the first one, and the nair launches him down. He had to jump to get back up to that height.
Toss falling unarmed side air. Tries to go deep into that push-off column with the down air. Ooh, Sandstorm being a little bit risky here. He has the room to play with at this point. Remmy wasn't able to convert it into a kill. The nair, that's that high ceiling. Shipwreck not working in Remy's favor here.
Lin Fei is not a very tanky character. I think she's like 4th defense base. Time Matt will do it. That tends to be like Remmy uses either downlight into the recovery, or if he can't get it, then that half jump gravity cancel to Tommy Matt. Those are like the 2 big things that he uses to get those knockouts, especially on Shipwreck.
Now this Koji's looking like it was a smart swap for Remmy. Dead even in damage so far, whereas before Sandstorm probably had at least maybe a 35 to 40 damage lead, at most more than that.
Now he's getting that 30 to 40 damage lead. Remmy able to trade back again.
Even though he was able to pick up that weapon, Sandstorm covered it with that neutral light. Ooh, that killed early.
Yeah, it was a quick one.
Even on this map going off the top.
Again, going for these side air approaches onto Remmy, but Remmy lands down, picks up the weapon, has the neutral light.
Oh no,
Yep,
big damage. After he hit the first side light and you saw the dodge come out, then he hit the second side light, you knew that was going to be damage.
He's going to get caught in stuff. Downlight, ooh, turnaround side air, wants to keep Remmy off stage.
Now this lead that was even at one point has now just gone completely the other direction, and it's back to what we maybe would have expected before based on their career set numbers. That's going to kill. That's a 2-stock for Sandstorm, and Remmy is down 2 games at this point in the losers bracket. Another loss means he's done. Still in a solid placement. He's going to be 4th coming out of DreamHack Dallas, but you know he wants that podium. He wants the chance to fight Boomy. He wants the chance to go up and fight Wrenched.
I mean, you know how he feels. He said it yesterday when he was doing commentary that everybody copies his movement. And that's what he firmly believes, that he is the originator of Brawlhalla movement.
The originator of Brawlhalla movement.
Yeah,
Interesting.
all of it.
Interesting.
All of it.
That is a self-thought-up moniker. I don't know how many other people would agree with that.
Probably like maybe 0.
Yeah, I would say 0, and not the player 0 in EU. The,
Yeah, but like the actual
number, the literal number 0.
Weapon denial. Remmy, there's literally no weapons for him to pick up. Sandstorm's just been swapping between the two, but now that Remmy's got a weapon, side airs. Sandstorm's got side airs of his own, touches the wall, and Remmy doesn't even contest. Lets him get back up safely.
A lot of moves coming out from Sandstorm. Remmy was just waiting out all of them. Spot dodges at the right time, hit the neutral light. Staying very grounded here against Sandstorm, just dipping up a little bit, but coming back. Not multiple jumps, he's not floating. He gets sent up and immediately comes back down to the main platform. There's a little bit of floating. Worried about those Sandstorm grounded moves. Ooh.
Dodges through the weapon toss, makes it back to the wall. Sandstorm catches him with a neutral air. There's the recovery. Remmy with the stock lead.
Going all the way up, taking a page out of Noel's book, all the way up to the top of the stage, throwing that weapon as far as he can, coming back down. Sandstorm just a nice little side light away, doesn't try to capitalize immediately off of that, picks up the weapon so he can have the weapon advantage, doesn't have to rely on a goofy falling side air or a down light where he doesn't have hardly any range. Remmy needs to hold on to this stock as long as he possibly can. He has to worry about those stairs. Even the neutral light he has to worry about.
He's got that spike on it, and even if it wasn't, like if it didn't look like it had the velocity to be the knockout, he could have gone for that weapon toss to just go for that second hit. Oh my goodness. Into the nair for the damage onto Remmy. Sandstorm is so good at getting these huge bursts of cannon strings off of one missed dodge from Remmy.
And that's something that's really scary about Cannon, is like we talk about, oh, Cannon's recovery back to the platform if you get hit really far away, but you can commit so much to strings like that and then just side air back to the platform. You could theoretically use all of your movement options and then just side air back. The dragon over the corner, and Sandstorm's back in the lead.
One stock left for Remmy. Right down there. He's got those bread and butters, but one misstep and Remmy's going to eat a whole lot more than just the bread and butter.
Now, we did move from Shipwreck over to Mammoth Fortress with the taller walls on the side, but there hasn't been much off stage centered around the walls. Like we saw the strings off stage that were above and in the air above the stage, but nothing on the edge.
Oh, that weapon toss is enough. That's how much damage was on Sandstorm. Had the fastball with that sword toss as well.
Still winnable for Remmy at this point. True. He's going to need that if he wants to stay alive in this singles tournament. Gravity cancel neutral light. Ooh, stuffs the side light coming out from Sandstorm. The damage going in Remmy's favor at this point, even though he's behind a little bit. The damage rate, the damage buildup. Now starting to go towards Sandstorm. Big moves.
There's the dragon.
Big damage.
Still on the corner. Weapon toss. Gravity cancel side light to finish it. Sandstorm beats out Remmy.
Sandstorm guaranteeing himself top 3. Remmy is going to finish 4th here at DreamHack Dallas in singles. Probably one of his best land placements to date.
Yes. Well, second best. Second best. He got second at Shine.
Did he get second at Shine?
Yeah, because I was talking about this with Boomy. That Boomy was like, oh, he tied for his best because he got 5th at a thing that I completely forgot. And then he's like, wait, no, he got second at Shine.
It was Noel and Remmy in Grands in Shine? Huh. I'd forgotten that.